Hey Star Wars fans, in this video I will be discussing the Max Rebo band and their downfall and their complete separation.
Enjoy!
Everybody knows about the Max Rebo band and their association with Jabba the Hutt. The band consisted of 12 members, with Max Rebo being the star of the band since the time of the Clone Wars. Cy Snoodles was the lead singer of the Max Rebo band during their time at Jabba's palace, with Joe Yoza as the secondary vocals besides Snoodles. 3 background vocals in the band included Greta Jendowanian, Rystal Sant, and Lin Mi, who fantasized over Boba Fett and Luke Skywalker more than they sung. Dota Badana Weedu was the former full-time musician at Chalman's Cantina in Mos Eisley, but was fired and replaced by the raveling band called Figran Deanne and the Model Nodes. Figran's little brother, Barquin Deanne, wished to be as good as his older brother, so he and Dota joined the Max Rebo band together. Rapatwana Lontuni, better known as Rapper Toonie, was a musician who yearned to travel the galaxy and play, but the dream was crushed when the band decided to stay at Jabba's palace. Rapper Toonie played the Growdy harmonica. Max Rebo and Droopy McCool, the favorites of the band, were mentored by the legendary Quez Totark before the legend's death. Droopy McCool played the flute and always looked after Max, always being able to tell when Max was upset or confused. Maximilian Rebo, the star, played the Red Bale Jet organ, which had many features built inside, such as being able to record tracks and play unique sounds. The 2 final members of the band doubled as bodyguards for the band in Jabba the Hutt, this being Oompas Stay and Ak Rev. Oompas Stay and Ak Rev became adoptive brothers, with one thing being in common: both their biological families wanted Jabba the Hutt dead. The 2 drummers of the band were put in a tight position after Sylvan Khan's attempt to kill Jabba the Hutt. Distrust had fled through the Hutt cartel after Sylvan Khan poisoned Tessic and set up a gag to have Ree-Yeast replace Charn Runda's tax-collecting efforts on planets like Mandalore. A bounty hunter discovered the plot, but not before Runda created a shootout in the palace with a blaster bolt barely missing Max Rebo's head. This bounty hunter, Bane Malar, sent Runda and Sylvan to death via the Sarlacc pit, as well as a disintegration to Jabba's former translator ADM. Max Rebo became paranoid that death would come to him next, thinking back to his former mentor's message that music is death and music is worth dying for. Outside Jabba's palace, Ak Rev and Oompas drank and discussed the assassination attempt, but a probe droid came up to the 2 brothers and relayed a message from Oompas's father, Daladit Chan. The message told Oompas that he must kill Jabba the Hutt, and this caused tension between the 2 drummers. Later, Ak Rev visited his family clan and confronted his mother, who also wanted Ak Rev to kill Jabba the Hutt. Ak Rev told his mother how he did not want to follow through, as the clan had been thriving off Jabba, and without him there would be no future for them. When Ak Rev returned to Jabba's palace, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Chewbacca were just being sentenced to death by the Sarlacc. The band was debating their allegiance with Jabba after the death of Ula, and the only members to join Jabba on the sail barge was Max Rebo, Ak Rev, and Oompas Stay. Aboard the Katana, the 3 remaining band members played music all until the lights went out on the barge. While Luke Skywalker and his friends battled Jabba's goons outside, Oompas took this opportunity to kill Jabba while he could. Ak Rev threw a punch at Oompas, starting a brawl between the 2 as Ak Rev feared what life would be like without Jabba. As Ak Rev loomed over Oompas with a dagger, Max Rebo told the 2 to stop and look at Jabba. A silhouette of Leia Organa strangling Jabba the Hutt let the band members know that the fight was over, and Jabba the Hutt was finally dead. Max Rebo escaped the sail barge, losing his bandmates in the chaos. When the fight was over, warriors of Ak Rev's clan were lured into the desert, and upon their arrival they were all blown up, and the perpetrator remained unknown. This is when Max Rebo called it quits with his former band, not knowing if any of them were even still alive. Determined not to face death before his music, Max Rebo took a change in his lifestyle and went to Garsa Fwip's sanctuary in Mos Espa. In the sanctuary, Max Rebo performed with another Bith musician, and it is unknown if he is Barquin Deanne from the Max Rebo band. They played all up until the Pike Syndicate blew up the Garsa Fwip sanctuary. The lives of Droopy McCool and all other band members are uncertain, but it is assumed that they all moved on as they were not present by the time Boba Fett became the ruler of Jabba's operations on Tatooine.
If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe so we can keep making more videos like this.
If you have any feedback on our videos, we would love to hear them, as we do not only do these videos for our enjoyment of Star Wars, but for the knowledge of all those who seek to know more. May the Force be with you, always.